Hey y'all, it's Jazz. So, I just got a box of new pump supplies. Yay! So, I'm gonna open it and just kind of show y'all what's in it. And I also have a pump site change because my old site, long story, but my old site is no longer there. So, I'm gonna open this, change my site, and go to practice. Okay, this might be a little violent, but oh wait, that works too.
Eventually.
Hey, there we go. Why is tape so hard to? Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna put some floor. So, to start off, we got my infusion set. Yay! Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yay! Cartridges. More cartridges. But there's a third box. Fourth box. Fifth box. Bro, this is gonna last me so long. Oh, more infusion sets. Yay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. I almost couldn't even math. 5 of each. Alright. So I'm just gonna. Okay. Scared they're gonna fall for a minute. So slide those over. Just take one box of my cartridges. Another box. My infusion sets. Ooh, that's kind of violent. Oops. Get our crappy dining hall knife and open this bad boy. Oops. I can't open things. You know what? At least it's open. Oh, but these they're like clips that you put over the site. Like if you can unclip the site, which I'll show you in a minute, but like you can unclip the site and say you're like swimming or like working out and you don't want to like risk getting your site contaminated. I always put these on before my track workouts and especially my pool workouts because I don't want pool water getting on my site. Even if it can't happen, I don't know if it actually can or not, but I don't want it to happen. So put these bad boys over it, and it comes with like I think just 2, but it comes in every single box. And you see I have 5 boxes, and I have like 10 of these. Like the amount of these I have is ridiculous. But you know what? It comes in handy because I lose them so easily. Then we got our actual infusion set. I try and keep about 2 of these on me at a time. Worst case scenario, my site messes up, like gets caught in the doorknob, which hopefully no one has to understand the annoying pain that is tubing getting caught in the doorknob. But yeah, I try to keep at least 2 of these on me. I'm just gonna deal with the one because I'm in my room with all of the supplies here, so I'm good. And then back to my crappy I cannot talk. Crappy dining hall knife. Oh, see, now that one was easy to open. So the cartridges or paper comes with a few things in it. It comes with this is new. Is it? Yeah, this is new. Okay, we're gonna figure this out together then. This is a syringe that you draw insulin with. But it comes with the needle unattached. I do not recommend it, but like when I was running low on supplies and I had to kind of save it, I kind of reused some of the needles. I would just make sure I get all the insulin out of it, and yeah, but this is the actual cartridge that goes in the pump. So I got all my stuff laid out. My pump was charging, let me see what battery it's at. It's at 25, so it'll live. It died. So right now I have the default screen. So there's no continuous glucose monitor graph anywhere. And there's no insulin on board because it died. So you hit the 1, 2, 3. So then you get to this screen. But because there's no insulin, it died, so there's no insulin on board. So you have to hit options, and then you hit the second button, not the green one, the top load button. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oops. You hit the load button. So you should go to the screen that looks like this. So there's change cartridge, site reminder. You can do either or first, but I like to go ahead and get the insulin going, you know, and then you're gonna hit change cartridge. Are you just gonna make sure it's disconnected from your body because you don't want bad things to happen. So hit the blue check, and then it's gonna load for like half a second, and you're gonna remove the cartridge and install it with a filled cartridge. Tap the unlock icon when completed. So I just turn mine off from there until I do everything. So you gotta open the syringe wherever the thing is. I've been doing this like 5 years and I still struggle opening these things. What's on top of it? Oh! I think it's just a little ball. Okay, yeah, it's just a little ball. I don't know why that's there now, but I'm gonna just go with it. And then open the syringe. I don't ever do it halfway though, just to risk contaminating it. And then I screw it on, I take it out, and I get my handy dandy insulin. I use the Emalog, and we're going to take the air out to however much insulin you want to use. I put it at 300, but you know, I end up filling it with about like 13, 14 units, just filling the tubing, so it actually goes down when you really think about it. So I'm gonna stick it in. Oh, you saw that? See, there's pressure. That's what we want. We want pressure in the vial so that it's easier for the insulin to come out. So you draw the insulin. So right now there's like a little bit, there's some air bubbles at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but we don't want those there. Honestly, I don't actually know why we don't want air bubbles, but I don't want air where there's not supposed to be air. So I just kind of flick them out. But right now I have more than what I actually want. I'm gonna push the rest back in there. Go ahead and take it out. Flick. Flick it till the majority of the air bubbles come out, or at least go to the top so that they can come out. I'm just gonna go with it. All right, cool. So now put this back on carefully because you don't want to stick yourself. And we're going to open the actual cartridge. And where's my pump?
Yelling at me.
Oh, the cartridge loading process has not been completed. Yeah.
Noted.
All right. Oh yeah, turn that back off. And so, honestly, you don't have to put the cap back on, but like, especially when I'm around people doing this, I like to keep it safe. So you're gonna put the syringe in the white dot until it doesn't like, you feel like kind of a bump on the syringe. And you just put it in there. It'll sound like it's kind of like crackling or something. It's fine. It's just kind of filling. So then you definitely want to put the cap back on, and then you're going to twist the needle off of the syringe. So find a sharps container, or unless you have like a stash. I just use water bottles to keep my sharps in, but I normally just keep it off to the side so I can get everything cleaned up. And then put the magic little ball thing that just started happening, I guess, back in the syringe. And just kind of keep it off to the side until you're done. So now you have your loaded cartridge. And unlock the pump again using the 1, 2, 3. But now you're gonna want to hit the unlock button because your cartridge is filled. So it's gonna ask, is the cartridge installed? It's not. So what I do to pop the old one off, unless you have a new pump, and then it shouldn't have to pop off. I get the new cartridge. There's like a little like step right here. I'll kind of knock it in between the two. Hold on. And it comes off. Now your old cartridge is out. So then you just kind of slide the new one in its place until you kind of hear a pop, and then it's installed. Go back to the 1, 2, 3. Is the cartridge installed? Hit the blue check mark because you have installed your cartridge, and now it's going to load for a minute. No, I'm kidding. It shouldn't take that long. Yeah, when you hear the it's working. See, I'm at 40%, and you know, it'll take a minute, but it doesn't take too long. So while it's doing this, I like to go ahead and open the tubing, just so it, and then yeah, cartridge changed. Got that. So unlock this, pop this guy. Make sure you do not just yank it off. There's a hook. It's around a hook, so you have to push it down and then unravel it so you don't mess up the thing. So once it's all untangled and stuff, you make sure that the set is disconnected from your body and securely connect the tubing to your cartridge. On the next screen, you will fill your tubing with insulin. So you hit OK, and before you hit at the start button, make sure you attach the cartridge to the tubing, or else the tubing will not get filled. Then you'll just be wasting insulin. So you just kind of put that bad boy on here and you screw it in. Yep. Then, and only then, do you hit start. And then it does a lot of beeping and noise making, but it's okay. That's a good sign because it's filling the tubing with insulin. So sometimes you will, sometimes you won't have air bubbles in the cartridge already. So what I like to do, I kind of like to keep it at an angle so it's up because air travels up. So there are a few coming out, but I see them already going to the top and they're already in the tubing. So kind of, if you want to shake it, I don't know if shaking it helps, but sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But it's gonna take a minute.
Moments later.
Alright, so when you're done, you hit the stop button. It's gonna do this loading screen again. It's gonna load again. It's detecting the insulin. So basically it's trying to figure out how much is in there right now. So if you completely fill your tubing, great. But you have the option to fill it again by clicking the gray fill button. But if you're done, go ahead and click that blue done button. Yay! So next is fill the cannula. When I fill the cannula, I don't use that much insulin. Some people will do like half a unit. I know a person who uses 1 unit to fill the cannula. Honestly, I don't even know what the cannula is, but I just fill it with 0.15 units and then I just hit start. And it takes like half a second. I just hit the start button and it's already done. So then I like to put my site reminders so I don't get scar tissue, which is bad. So don't get it. And so my next site change is for Monday. Now you got all green check marks done and you are ready to put your site on. Woohoo! It's a process, but you know what? You only have to do it every 3 days, so gotta love it. Final site insertion. So you take off the back part because you can't do anything if the back part is on. So trash. And then I like to go ahead and pull this out. So it's got a cute little grip right there. And so there's a little arrow right there. And that's the direction the tubing is going. So if that helps, it's kind of obvious where the tubing is going, but say you're like looking in the mirror or something and you have like a certain angle you want it at. Like I like mine at the angle where it's going sideways, so it's not like going down and then up, because then it's more likely to get kinked or something. But yeah, so I kind of like mine on the side of my arm. Yeah, and I like to put the tubing on this little hook right here, and just to keep it from getting in the way, because there's been a couple times where I put the site on, but the needle, it literally went through the tubing because it didn't want to do it. So then you want to take off, this is the most satisfying part, you take off the sticky stuff, so then the adhesive is ready to stick, and then you take off the needle cap. Only take off the needle cap when you're about to put the site on. Do not do it before. I don't know why, I do not recommend it. So there we go, got it. So I like to stick it on there maybe like 2 seconds and then pull it off. So you know how I was talking about the angle. So now the insulin goes like that and it's kind of up my sleeve instead of like going down and all that crazy stuff. And now that all that is done, I'm going to hit this blue check mark in the corner. Test PG in 1 to 2 hours. I have a CGM, so I don't actually use a finger stick. And then it'll ask you, resume insulin now. This will resume all deliveries. Go ahead and hit that blue check mark because you want to get insulin. And once you see that water droplet, it means you're getting insulin again. And you see red on mine because my battery is at 20%. Because like I said, it died. So, cleanup time. Yay. So this, although it is a needle, has a cap for it. So I was always told I can just throw it away. Yay. Trash. Needle cap. Trash. I have to have a trash can near me anytime I'm changing my pump site. Trash. This trash for changing pump sites will add up so quick. Syringe is trash. Now, the only thing out of all this that is not trash is your vial of insulin, because this mess is expensive, so do not throw this away. I still have some left, so I will probably use the rest of this plus a new vial for my next night change. And you also do not throw away the needle because that's a biohazard. Although it did not go under your skin or it didn't touch any blood or anything, this is still a biohazard. So do not throw this away. Get like either a Sharps container. That's what it is. You want a Sharps container. Or if you don't have a Sharps container, easiest thing that's close to it is a water bottle. I have my water bottle full of old needles from old site changes. So just kind of throw it in there and just kind of keep them. And honestly, this is the first time I haven't had a Sharps container. I actually just found this on the internet. I don't know what you do with the water bottle afterwards. I will figure that out. But until then, yeah. Oh, I forgot to connect my CGM back. If you ever have this issue, go to options, scroll down, go to my CGM, and then if your transmitter is already there, just go ahead and hit start sensor. It'll load within like 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes. If you have a new transmitter ID, go ahead and enter it in. You have to enter it twice, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But I already have my sensor attached, so I'm gonna just hit start sensor and hit skip code because it's not actually a new sensor. My pump just died. And hit the check, and it should go ahead and get started. And now my graph is back. Oh wow, see, it already worked. Great. And I was high, so gotta wait for that to come down. This is the thing now. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm not really sure how often I'm going to be posting. Maybe every week, maybe every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. Like I said, I'm not really sure. It always kind of depends on what goes on in my life. Probably the next video will be either like a CGM change or maybe like a practice or something if it's not that hard. Not really sure. But like I said, I'll figure it out as I go along. Alright, so that's the video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be posting, but you know what? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, please. And so then you'll know next time I post. So I think that's it.